oftentimes the supply chain or the shipping department is the caboose. It's the very tail end of execution of this. There's an awful lot that happens between fulfillment and executing a shipment out into the world and getting carriers to pick it up, and all the touches that happen between that. So let's dive into a little bit of that and peel back the operational efficiencies that can really be gained. And you could be a small shipper all the way up to high scale, mid-market, and enterprise and still realize these savings.
Yeah, and the most obvious one that we hear from folks, right, and the reason why we talk to them and they reach out is data entry. Right. So they're copying data from an ERP, an order management system, an e-commerce system, some sort of database that is outside of their shipping platform. They're manually putting bodies in place to copy this information from one screen to another screen. And they're doing that 5, 10, 50, 100 times a day, times what, 10, 20, 30 different fields. Mm-hmm. And depending on how many commodities you're shipping, depending on how many pallets you're creating, dimensions you have, classes that you're explaining in there to get accurate rates, right? That's a tedious job. Mm-hmm. So the biggest benefit that people generally are already aware about is just that automation around removing the manual entry and getting your data from one system to another and starting there, right? Starting there and saying, great, I'm starting here. Now I can go through the benefits of a TMS, which is rate shopping, carrier selection, cost benefits there, bill of lading generation, auto dispatch, e-bill of lading, scheduling pickups. That's kind of, the table stakes, right, for a shipping platform. And once those can be achieved, those are just a few clicks, right? So now I don't have to type all this stuff out. Now I can have a few clicks and I can optimize my network of carriers and who I'm going to select for that shipment. And I can get my documentation. And then the other side of it is it's twofold, right? Because after I've entered that data in manually, most of these companies want to get the data back into their system. So they want to know the tracking number, the pro number. They want to know the carrier that was selected by that shipper. They want to know the cost so that they can do some analysis. Again, it's another 5, 6 data sets that have to be manually entered back into that system of record, your ERP system, your order management system. So there's a lot there, right? That's increasing a processing time for one LTL shipment, right? From what should only take maybe a minute with integration all the way up to 10, 15 minutes per bill of lading, right? And so that's just a tremendous amount of value. There's many other items there, but, just curious to, I know you've talked to a lot of companies too, but just that core automation around manual entry and removing that's really added a lot of ability for companies on the My Carrier platform to scale and actually grow their business and take in more orders and reduce their labor.